Normally, if I commented with something along the lines of, there isn't enough beer for this game, that's a bad thing. However, when the central activity of the game is fishing, then it makes perfect sense. You might be familiar with Natsume's long-running series, Kami no Nushi TSURI, known here in the West as Legend of the River King, a weird hybrid of fishing and RPG with an unfortunate lack of beer. Given that precedent in translation, I suppose UMI no Nushi TSURI would have to be Legend of the Sea King. Yeah, Sea King. Anyway, a letter arrives one day, apparently informing this oceanside family that there's a video game filming right outside, which inspires the family member of your choice to get off their butt and fish. And in the River King series, fishing is kind of a big deal. There's a bait and tackle shop in town where you can spend your hard-won yen to upgrade your rod, buy new sinkers, bobbers, hooks, and if you're beginning to think, man, this is kind of like Harvest Moon, you'd be right. But Harvest Moon never had random encounters. Yes, that scourge of JRPGs is back, as various wildlife will turn up just to bother you as you're trying to get your fishing on, and must be dispatched by taking aim and throwing rocks at them. Crows, crabs, even... Aw man, I don't want to have to kill the cat. The internet will hate me, it's just a kitty. It's my fault I smell like fish. Run away! Alright, now that I've run from the darn cat, it's time to drop line in whatever body of water happens to be convenient. After casting, you can kind of make out where the fish are with your X-ray vision of fishing. So you might want to adjust your line a bit to make up for the constant outward current. Once a fish bites, you've got a very small window in which to engage the target, thus giving me terrible flashbacks to Pokemon Emerald. At this point, the display cuts to an underwater side view, letting you see the adult death struggle with fish. The controls at this point are simple. Hold in the reel in button when the fish isn't moving, and give up some line when it's struggling. Try to pull it in when the fish is active and you'll lose it, or worst case scenario, break your line. Successfully capture your prey though, and you can sell it at the local fish market and use the cash to upgrade your gear, or travel to new fishing holes. There's fishing in most RPGs, usually relegated to a very basic minigame, but there's enough complexity here to easily carry a whole adventure. If I don't get some salmon right now, I'm going to put my fist through a wall. Excuse me.